They tell you not to, but you do it anyway.
Yeah.
You can't resist the sweet siren song of free Wi-Fi with your coffee.
No.
Or your latte. Or your hot chocolate.
Yeah.
So how unsecure is it? It took a 7-year-old child just a little more than 10 minutes to hack a public Wi-Fi network.
That hurts. Joining us on the Kogo News Live line is Brian Krallis, a cybersecurity expert. Brian, what information can somebody actually get off of your compulsive web shopping at Starbucks?
Well, unfortunately, it's way too much. And let me tell you a little bit about what they did with this girl who's 7 years old who hacked the public Wi-Fi in 10 minutes. They gave her directions on how to do it. She did it on her own. And most of you guys know, a cell phone can now be a mini Wi-Fi station, right? It's called a hotspot.
Right.
So basically what somebody does is you go in a Starbucks, somebody can make your cell phone now a Wi-Fi station, but you can name that Wi-Fi anything you want. So what the hacker will do is they'll name that the same as the Starbucks site. So when you pull up your list of Wi-Fi, you see Starbucks, and so you just log on to Starbucks. You think you're getting on the Starbucks Wi-Fi, when in fact what you're doing is you're actually logging on somebody's cell phone Wi-Fi. Now what they're doing is they have little software programs that can read everything that you do. So they can, in essence, see what you're looking at, and they can follow every keystroke. So if you're purchasing anything with a credit card, if you're getting on a website that needs a password, they now can copy everything that you've just done.
So really, they don't. They need to be sort of close to you. They need to be in the general area, correct?
Yes. Yep. So you're at danger if you're in a hotel on the public Wi-Fi. If you're at a Starbucks, at a McDonald's, anywhere where there's a public Wi-Fi, somebody can, in essence, create a separate Wi-Fi, calling it the same name, and that's where your computer can't distinguish which one's which. So you're basically getting onto their network now, and now you're subject. They can watch everything that you're doing. And so I'm not really against public Wi-Fi. I would just recommend, read the news, do general, kind of looking through the internet. Don't purchase anything with a credit card, and don't go to any site that requires a password that you don't want somebody else to see.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you, Brian, is what are the safe things to do on the interwebs with that free Wi-Fi? We can just Google random stuff, watch cat videos? I mean, that's pretty much it?
Pretty much. I mean, the only thing I would recommend, your phone is fairly secure. Now, I'm a security expert. I would say nothing is unhackable, right? But what I would say is your phone is fairly secure. If you need to purchase something with a credit card or go on your banking information, you could do that on your cell phone, but not on a public Wi-Fi signal. That's where you're going to get into trouble. And that was really the impetus behind this kind of publicity stunt, because I think there's a huge disconnect. I think over 30 crowd, they didn't really grow up with the internet. They were introduced to it at some point in time. The under 30 crowd, they get this. You almost don't even have to tell them because they intuitively understand. But that older group, they need to understand how easy it is. And it's almost as if they're leaving their doors wide open and their doors unlocked in the middle of the night as they sleep. That's kind of what's happening.
So, Brian, let's say you're in a Starbucks or someplace like that. Would it be a good idea to go up to somebody who works there and say, hey, is this your official Wi-Fi signal?
Yeah, that's number one. And normally, first of all, if you don't have a screen that pops up that basically makes you kind of accept certain responsibilities, that number one is kind of a giveaway. But number two, I would recommend, just because there's other programs that are a little more sophisticated, but not much more, that if you're in a public Wi-Fi situation, as they're on the same network, they can kind of see what other people are doing on that network. I would recommend don't do anything like banking or credit card purchases on a public Wi-Fi. It really comes down to that. It's an inconvenience, I know, but it really can create problems for you.
All right.